Hi, this is Bill.
And Natasha
with Nursing Our Travel Bug. And this is Fremont Jellystone RV Park.
In this park review, we will be sharing with you the good and the bad, as well as our own personal experience.
Now, we booked this RV park through 1,000 Trails as it's part of their Trails collection. Now, we didn't have the greatest first impression, and we made a video about that. For that video, click up there in the corner.
Now let's go for a drive and show you around the park. As we're driving, I should mention that in hindsight, it was our first time using the 1,000 Trails booking website. And what we didn't know at the time is we reserved a standard site which did not include sewer. However, the staff was kind and saw our frustration and offered us 2 or 3 complimentary pump outs during our stay there.
This will be an honest review. We will talk about the good and the bad. There is some bad things we noticed, but a lot of good too. We're going to start with the bad. 1,000 Trails gets assigned 10 sites here at Jellystone, and when we called to ask if we could switch to a full hookup site, Jellystone kind of acted like they didn't have any available for 1,000 Trails. Another things we weren't very fond of is they were very tight turns onto narrow roads that were lined with trees. So as you're turning, you kind of feel like you might hit a tree. And also, when it rains, it gets really soggy, and the site we were in was mostly dirt and could have used some more rocks. But you'll see our site coming up here in just a minute.
This was our site. Now, we have been full-time RVers for almost 5 years now and haven't had a site this unlevel ever. Bella and I could stand up straight underneath the front cap, and I'm 5'6". That has never happened. We've also never seen a water spigot like this, where you're sharing it with your neighbor. We had to run a hose underneath the RV to hook up, and luckily our hose was long enough. I think we may have gotten the worst spot there, as the rest actually looked pretty good.
Don't have an RV? They do have cabins and tent sites as well.
Now, like we said, Fremont Jellystone had plenty of good things going for it too, like this beautiful pond.
Tons of amenities. I can imagine being here during peak season with all the activities, the pool open. This would be a great place to spend some time. This is their dump station, so if you are in one of those standard sites without sewer, you do have a place to dump your tanks nearby.
They did have Wi-Fi in the park, though we didn't use it. Here's our speeds with our mobile providers. AT&T was pretty good, while Verizon was just okay.
Speaking of those amenities, check out this really nice mini golf course. I know Will sure did enjoy it. They got all the balls and the sticks set out for everyone to use. And look at that, real nice.
They had a couple of different playgrounds too. This one is geared towards the younger kids. And here's a second one in the back near the cabins. They also have sand volleyball,
A basketball court.
a shuffleboard court,
This one's popular with the kids, a jump pad or a jump pillow.
and for you gamers, they have an arcade too. Tons of games for kids both young
And old.
And check out this amazing pool and water park area. That sure did look fun. Unfortunately, we were there in September, so it was closed.
They also have a general store for all your camping needs.
Fremont Jellystone Park also has laundry available on site 24 hours a day with some pretty decent prices. Just $1.25 to wash and $1.25 to dry for 10 minutes in the big machines, or $1 to dry in a full cycle on the small machines.
Although they do have this bathhouse here, it is the only one for all 319 campsites. So on Labor Day weekend, when we were there, you can imagine this place was very busy. Would have been nice to have that full hookup spot.
But the bathrooms were nice and clean when we did use them. Yet they did have several porta potties spread throughout the park for use as well.
This here is what I would call the crown jewel of Fremont Jellystone RV Campground, Partridge Lake. It also appeared that they did boat and kayak rentals too. That would have been fun.
We took in some beautiful sunsets down by the docks. But watch out for those mosquitoes.
If you enjoy a little shopping and wine tasting, head on over to Evanswood Village Shops, just down the road.
They have all sorts of shops, from vintage clothing, antiques, woodworking, and cabin decor. We enjoyed the free wine tasting. And we had to pick up some Wisconsin cheese curds while we were there. Although we did have a rough start to our stay here at Fremont Jellystone RV Park, we really did enjoy our time here.
I would love to come back in the height of their peak season, take in all those amenities.
Well, if you all enjoyed this video and enjoyed this tour, please give us a thumbs up.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell.
And leave a comment down below. Have you stayed here before? Are you Thousand Trails members? What did you think of this campground?
Well, I'm Bill.
And I'm Natasha.
And we are nursing our travel bug.
Encouraging you to nurse what makes you happy.
Free wine, Free wine. Oh, why is it free?